Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and I hope you'll enjoy this episode where we delve into kind of building up our production and making a platform. Now, I have to say that I got so excited yesterday about recording Factorio that I'm doing it again today. I decided to go against my doctor's advice, and instead of resting, which I've done since January to no avail. Literally, it hasn't helped an ounce. I am not any better since January. I decided to overstress my brain and play Factorio again. So, yeah, we're going to do stuff. Now, I think we were supposed to stop up here because we have this beautiful 2 lines of green chips coming down, and they are going to help. Sorry, I had to lean over and turn the volume down in my headset. Yeah, they're going to feed either green chips or possibly red chips. We don't have red chip production up to 100% yet. Actually, we do. We actually do. I think the problem now is that okay, for one thing, we could make this a bit bigger. If we kind of snake it around, we could do that. We did put the productivity modules in, so the array is slower now. Are we making more chips? Let's find that out. They're called advanced circuits. Yeah, wow, holy crap. That's a lot of advanced circuits. But it's not as big as we had over there 51 minutes ago. So I think we had the oil issues down here. And we're making more now. But, Here it says 521. This annoys me because it feels like we're not making more than we had before. All right, well, let's shove this thing up here. Is that in the... No. There is good. Let's get rid of this one. And let's kind of... make another array, kind of folding it around. Let's copy this. We're going to just do it simply here. Do one section at a time. Okay, and then we can actually do this, because that's going to go away soon, like imminently. There's 2 arrays, 3 arrays, and 4, and that's enough because this belt area is never going to get expanded because we're not going to make the other belts here. So here we go. Let's connect all these guys up. Okay, and then cool. All right, nice. And then we're going to have this one go that way. This is an in. We got those the right direction, right? Yeah, they're 2 different directions. That's the most important thing. Okay, excellent. All right, so this should get built. It is within the construction zone, which is the green area. We don't need it within the yellow area. That's just fine. But it is all covered in green, so that's a yay. So soon we shall be getting more chips. This is kind of great. What we could do is, instead of on the out version of Chipland here, get that, and we can reverse it. Reversing it, yes, okay. And then just making sure it's reversing. Then we can just delete the excess belts here, which are definitely not needed. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we saved a little bit of belt. And now we got to figure out how to get these onto this belt. I think what we do is we merge it here. Okay. So we do this, we do this. Should have done that the opposite way so I didn't have to use an underground, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to merge this here, and then what we need to do is we need to upgrade this stuff. Oops, that's not an empty one. Here's an empty one. There. Sure. So that should get us... Oh, this isn't upgraded. You know what? Where's my... This one. I want this one. Okay. This is basically everything to red, which is what we want here. We want all the red belt to be... Or the red circuit belt to be red. Ah. Mass production 2. 1 million electronic circuits. Excellent. Yay, thank you. Go away. We don't care. This was attained long time ago. I think I got that achievement like almost instantly. Back when achievements first came out in 2016. Oh man. I sat myself down with a cup of tea. I bought this amazing tea at it's called the Stockholm Tea Center. And I think they ship everywhere in Europe. This is not a commercial, by the way. I just like it. I'm not affiliated. There's no kickback for me. I just like the tea. It's fantastic. All right, this needs to be retified here. So let's get out this thing and retify all of this because we have the machines that are actually producing a higher level of copper, but we're not delivering it because all of these belts are yellow. So there we go. Do we need to also retify? Retify is not a word, by the way. I am just making crap up right now, and it's fine. All right. Actually, the entire array probably needs to be red belted in terms of everything other than steel. Like all of the iron. Oh, it looks like it's already possibly done, but up here... This is not done, and I don't know why. It's kind of strange. Well, it's fine. It'll give the bots something to do. We all know they get bored. You know, they gotta exercise them a bit. Hmm? Okay, and you know what? I kind of completely forgot to go and fix the mines. So let's go up and do that. I also haven't built the new spaceship. We could build the one that I already have. It's kind of a cool one because I have like 4 different versions and you don't have to substantially rebuild it every single time. It's quite like expandable easily. Oopsies. So we might end up going with that if it seems too stressful to... Oh my god, really? Are they stuck that far? Oh, bots. Come on. Come on, bots. Hello, bots. Come on, bots. Let's go. We got things to do. Yo. Thank you. Now, nothing is moving here because obviously our trains are done. They're full. And that's because... We should have done the iron mine first, by the way. And that's because we're not using those green circuits yet. They are absolutely not getting done right now. Okay, let's go here. Come on. Come on, bots. Do your thing. We're out of miners. Crap. Am I not getting enough miners? Is that the issue? Alright, let's walk back down. See if the... At least we got some more production, right? Now, one thing that I think I want to do here is... Actually, pollution, if it reaches here, there are enemies that can come through this area. So, I should probably start setting up some defenses because I know there's going to be biters coming one day. I do know this. Do we have lasers? We might. We know... I researched some kind of laser technology. There we go. We do have laser turrets. Okay. So I'm thinking I might... let's build some kind of... I keep thinking martial, militia, defense. Defense is a good word, I guess. Alright, so we want to build some laser turrets. And then... Wow. We need to get them onto a building train, but we don't have the receiver chests yet. the blue chest. What do they call requester chests? Jeez. Yep, stroke brain makes you forget stuff. But not substantial things like how to play Factorio. That was actually one of the things that I was like, you know, after I, you know, was told I had a stroke, I'm like, oh my god, can I still play Factorio? Oh my god, can I? Can I do it? I don't know. So, turns out I can. Alright, you need to go there and priority left this. And then we need to do it again before this one. Okay, priority. Actually, we can copy it from this one. Shift right click, shift left click to copy. Whoops, that's the, no! Wait, what, whoa, what happened? What did I press? I pressed something and an item disappeared. It was a key. I thought you could only kill those with right-clicking them. That's weird. Dude, why? Why happened this? Alright, this should boost our blue circuit production a lot. And so we're taking a half a belt off here. Oh, this is another problem, that it's completely slow at the moment. So let's make that faster. Oh wow, this is just... There we go. Okay, so this is better. That's looking a lot better. Okay, good, good, good. We're watching... I'm just watching how far do those blue chips travel along this array. And then, maybe what we do is we get... Oh yeah, right now. We need to get it right here. Right here, right now. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Now, how do we cross this craziness, right? That's the question. Alright, I think we'll trust this magical thingy. We'll try this. Is it gonna work? It is. Okay. Fantastic. Sometimes I've had edge cases, and it seems like everything I do is an edge case. But yeah, where it wouldn't work, so... Or it just did some weird, like, emptied into a lane or something, which I really hated. But I think the devs really improved the algorithm for that, so it seems to work better. Alright, here we go. Now this is the whole point of these chips. Is either to refill after this or just boost it. Just plain boost it, right? Okay, it looks like we might need some boosting here. What I want to do is just go something like there. Yeah, like this. Okay, and then the other lane... It's only half at a time. Half needed. But here we go. Can put it there. Don't want to put it here because then you're going to only get half of the circuits on there. So that's not great. They're running out sooner though. So maybe we should put them sooner. Oh, it's because we run out of circuits out here. Oh boy. Alright, so why is that happening? Let's find out what's going on with these green circuits up here. Oh dear. I swear, man, blinking mines drive me nuts. Let the base bots take care of that. Alright, green circuits, where are you? Hello? Oh, and these need power. Power. It might be because we're getting more here. But again, yeah, we're not getting enough here. Because these guys are eating it up before it can even think about getting there. Looks like we're out of copper. Okay. So is that an issue with... It looks like might be an issue with production, slightly. But it looks like also a big problem with iron. Somebody told me there's an issue with iron somewhere. And I completely forgot where they said it was. Is it from... here somewhere? Oh yes, this belt here is a mess. That might have been the one. I think it was a wrong belt. And yeah, the train is just stuck here, so that's bad. Alright, so this thing is finally going to get to unload. And then we should have no more problems with this. Yeah. Oh, anyway, the tea that I'm drinking, I'm making iced tea, by the way. And it's just as easy as making tea, waiting till it cools off, putting some ice in, and there you got your iced tea. Anyway, it's called Green Cherry. Grün Kirschbeid. And it's so good. Oh my god, it's good. It has real, like, tastes like real cherries, not like artificial cherries, so it's fantastic. So yeah, Stockholm Tea Center. I've never been there. I've only like ordered by mail, or by internet, I should say. Okay, so here it comes. This is good. This is happening. All right, so we fixed this problem. That should resolve itself soon, I hope. Or is this a this problem? Holy fuzzy cats. This is a this problem. Okay, so it looks like... let's see where these lines are going. So all the iron is not spoken for. We still have 4 lanes that we can move around here. It looks like these are absolutely not full. They're definitely not full. So that's a tiny problem. If we future-proof this by putting in... Why does this not have a thing? How on earth did that happen? Must have been a tree there when I put it down or something. Okay, so we could route. So this has 3 lanes, and we have 4 available. So if we get those snuck into wherever they go, I think that would be useful. So we can do that, actually. Oh boy, this is going to be a project. It's making my head hurt. All right, so what we do is we're going to make the input priority from the right. So we're going to have a thingy here. Not that way. This way, please. There we go. And I think we can sneak it through here if we remove this sign. Oops. Okay. This is messy, but it always works, so yay. All right, so that's going to be... All right, here. Okay, and then here, just going to do this. Nope. Nope. Come on, fingers. Behave yourself. All right, I'm gonna oh, that's interesting. How did that happen? That was weird. Okay, so now we have this, and it's prioritizing the mine here because usually I like to get rid of mines as fast as possible before using imported stuff because we're effectively importing it from the train. Okay, let's route here. All right, let's keep going. Now I'm choosing this inside lane because we have 2 empty spaces. Before each inserter here, we have the power pole, so that doesn't work very well. Now, oh, we can use the other side. Whoops. Do this. Excuse me. Okay, very good. And then the next one will come here. Oh, no, 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 no. What happened? Okay, that was wrong. Wrong, bad, bad. I think that's better. Okay, cool. So the last iron is where? Is it? It's down here. It looks... No, no, no. It's here. Okay, it's this one. That is very, very unhappy because it's getting almost no iron. And this is steel. This really needs the iron. So here we can put the thingies over here. We need to change this power pole out. And then... Wow, okay, this is going to be interesting. But, yeah, again, we're going to input priority from the right. I don't know if we did that here. We did not. Copy, paste that one there. Good, good, good. And we get our thing finished off here. Okay, right. Missing fast underground. Oh, yes. Imagine that. All right, they are expensive, but it's fine. It'll work. So we have future-proofed this area to make use of trains to completely, if this mine goes out, we will not have a problem because we are already taking from the train. Do we have enough trains to supply this thing? I don't know. Also, I have completely, apparently, disregarded Matthias's advice to set the timer. I'll set it now. The lowest I have is 15 minutes. He says, set it for 15 minutes and see how you feel. Actually, oh, I should probably, like, take a break. It's not going to affect you. I'm not going to end the episode. But I should probably see, like, if my brain fatigue is killing me. You know, but if I do that, the problem with doing that is that, like, I won't probably be able to finish the episode. I'll just be, like, dead. And then I'll have, like, a half an episode hanging around my hard drive and then never finished. So, yeah, not great. Anyway, lasers. Let's get lasers happening. Do we have the batteries? I don't see them here. Where the heck are they? Are we making them? Oh, we stopped making them somehow. Let's see. Hello? Hello? Missing iron. Okay. All right. Yeah, it looks like... Wow. Okay. What is going on with this iron? Holy crap. It looks like we're not replenishing the main line after we take it off. So that's a thing that needs to happen quite regularly, and I don't know why I haven't done it. So... yeah, that's always a thing that you should do, is replenish the main line after you take off any significant amounts. It doesn't have to be after every single assembly line, but after a few is good. All right, why did that not get upgraded? Is it... no, it's not scheduled. Hello, please do the thing. It's because it was slowing everything. Look at this. This is only half speed. And this... how did this not get upgraded? What is going on? What is happening to this? I know I upgraded all the iron. I don't get it. That's so strange. Anyway, maybe I didn't make the box like tall enough when I was dragging it across the screen. I don't know. All right, so we're getting stuff done, which is great. Now, do we have batteries happening at all? Please, where are they? Yo. We are getting... we're getting sulfuric acid. But no batteries yet. I think I might have to replace these with yellow inserters if this keeps going. Okay, there's one. We got one battery coming in. Holy fuzzy cats. Jeez. Okay, yeah, that iron needs to be getting better. Okay, so this... okay, this is still waiting for... there we go. Now we have better speed, I think. Let's get rid of this. Excuse me. I don't want the tree. Dude, I don't want the tree. You know what I would love is a button on here to click when I don't want to delete trees, but whatever's behind them, you know? Because there doesn't seem to be an easy way to select those things because trees have such a big hitbox. Anyway, doesn't really matter that much. Okay, here we got our quality chips rolling in. Quite nice. All right, so we're doing good. We're doing really well. Now then, one thing that we haven't done is go down to the southern mine and put in those modules and also the miners there. So I want to go down there real quick. It's not very far away. And at some point we need to probably do some, I don't know, biter, convince them to relocate with our guns. Yeah, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this mine is kind of pitiful. We really need to get this, you know, built up here. That can go away. I wonder how many miners I'm requesting. That might be part of the problem. Is I meant to check this when I got back to the base as I was walking, but then I started talking about something else. So then I distracted myself into oblivion. Of course I did. Miners. Where are you, miners? Hello? I don't see them. Let's see. Miner. They have to be here somewhere, I think. Don't they? don't they? Slot 20. There they are, right there. 100. I'm getting 100 at a time. Okay, well that's fair. 100 is a good amount. All right, so we can leave this for a tiny bit as we kind of do other stuff. Now, the main thing about Novice, we don't necessarily need to start the ship right now. What we need to do is produce lots and lots of rocket parts right now. We need to set up silos. We need to secure Novice. That's going to be some fighting. We can make a tank or two. Those tanks can actually be used as Spidertrons, the way we used to make like building Spidertrons and stuff, because tanks can now have a personal equipment grid, right? Like we do on our power armor. Just like this. Tanks can have all this stuff. Oh my god, I have space for like belt immunity. Whoa. Actually, belt immunity, I'm not even bothered by it because I got so used to not having it because it takes up too much space in the thing, in the grid. So I kind of like, whatever. But anyway, so we are getting things going. This is good. We have iron over here. Let's see, make sure we have iron in here. It's full now. That makes me quite happy. I would like to... Let's add some of these. Sure, that sort of fits. We can add one more here. And carry this thing. Just to get a little bit more production on the batteries. And... so let's see, we need to divide it in half again. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. So after 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we just need to move this curl over 1 to like here. Shift click it. So this curl, what it does, if you're new to Factorio, basically all inserters put stuff on the far side of the belt. That is what they do. That is their function. They just put it on the far side of the belt, period. That's what they do. So to fill up both sides of the belt, we're taking half of the thing and curling it so it goes on the near side of the belt. So as soon as they place this down, we'll be able to see this on both sides of the belt. Here we go. So you see how now it's like on both sides. Now, do I have filters? Yes, I do. Okay, so we have filters putting these things in here. Okay, this needs to be red boxes. Do we have red boxes yet? Probably not, I would guess. Oh, yeah, we do. Look at that. Oh, no, we don't. That was... yeah, we do. We do. Wow, okay. Yay. That's nice. Okay, so now we can actually get those batteries if we need them. What I'm going to do is... do I have a... let's see. I want to do from this thing, please, to red box. Okay, and then I'm going to just do that for everything in oil. Oh, okay, it also upgraded the belts. Whoops. And we're going to do that for here as well. Okay, it looks like we already have those red boxes by the circuits, so that's fine. And I don't think we're really looking for quality on anything else at the moment. How's red circuits doing? Is that moving along? That's down here, of course. Nope. It is running out of green chips like crazy. Well, yeah, we're running out of green chips like crazy. And that looks like now a copper problem. Okay, we're not getting a lot of copper. Why is that? Okay, we're relying on the mine. So what that means is that we really need to find a copper mine for the main base. What I also wish is there was a button to turn this crap off. No. Turn off the blinking. I hate the blinking a lot. I don't want to use copper from here. I would like to go and get some outside because I want this to be for this array for now. There is some small amount of copper there, but I think we're going to have to kill biters if we want to get anything from elsewhere. So that's going to be an interesting project. But to do any of those things, we need the lasers. So let's get lasers made. I do have a blueprint for this. It's under malls. There we go. We have, these are the early game and mid game malls. So this one looks like it has just regular turrets. I really don't want to fool with regular ammo. So I'm kind of like, yeah, let's just do the lasers. I think there's some other stuff in here as well. You don't have to use a blueprint. It is absolutely not necessary. It is just for, you know, if you find it convenient. Absolutely unnecessary, I promise you. All right, let's delete this ship part here. And just extend these belts. There we are. All right, so it looks like we're missing artillery. Honestly, I rarely use artillery, so that may not even be needed. Let's just turn this one to the side so that it doesn't start making artillery until we need it. We have flamethrowers here. We have lasers. And then oh yeah, that's the other stuff. So let's make this a red chest. To store anything. We want them in red chests so that they're in our network. This is in yellow, yes, or orange. So also when I make these blueprints, you can see, and if you don't see these combinators with the items on there, you need to go into your settings, go to interface, and it's under alt mode. Show combinator settings. See, I would turn them all on. I have them always all on. So show combinator settings and all. You can also get your quick bars up here and shortcut bar rows and all that. But yeah, alt mode is super necessary here for, you know, any kind of like advanced Factorioing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just make this happen. So here we go. Actually, this one will go from this side. Thank you, autosave. Okay, that one goes there. Clunk, clunk, clunk. And then you go here. And then we, oops, whoopsies. I might have messed that up. Ah, it's fine. They ate all of them anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so you go here, here. Okay, good. And then we have iron and steel. So, these might have to go from below. Iron and steel will come... How do we want that to come? Let's put that all the way down there. That should be fine. Oops, wrong way. So, let's do this here. Have that one go there. You can go there. I got out of range there. Okay, now we have to fix this. Okay, make sure that's a curve. All right, so that's our second. No, that's not the right one. No, I got the wrong one. We already took the green chips. No. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. What we need is iron, of course. So let's get iron happening. Let's make sure and take it from the main lane. Here. Okay, so that's iron and steel. That's this one. So we can... We'll hook these up in a second. So then we need concrete and red chips. Do we actually have... That is concrete. Okay, cool. Very cool. This can be... There, please. Okay. 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 So red chips and concrete. Now, usually in these things, it does not matter the side. All of my blueprints, I make sure that it does not matter the side of the belt. I used to have a blueprint, but people got really confused. It was a mall design that it mattered because of the way I organize things. But nowadays, no, doesn't matter. It's fine. Works. So here we go. We're making stuff and we're making lasers. How big is this chest? Okay, it's 4 stacks. That seems okay. And I think what we'll do is we'll go out and explore, maybe in a tank or something, and we'll try to kill some of these nests out here. We don't have the artillery yet, and I think that's probably a Vulcanus technology or something like that. I forget where it's from now. They moved some of the techs into other planets. So yeah. Oh god, I can't wait to get the suit. The suit I'm talking about, by the way, if we look in the Factoriopedia, this is such a great tool. It's the... what is it called again? Ah, the mech armor. Yeah. You can fly, you can fly. Fly high as the sky. It's fantastic. Get it from Fulgora. It's amazing. I love it. And you need it for Fulgora, and you need it for Vulcanus. I need it for Vulcanus. Other people don't think they need it, but I find that it wastes too much time if you don't have it, especially if you have a really bad spawn. Anyway, so we're getting damage. I think instead of physical projectile damage, I would... actually, we do need physical projectile damage. That's also for our spaceship. We need that. We really need that. So, now, we probably want laser weapons damage. Inserter capacity bonus would be very nice. Projectile weapons. Shooting speed is also nice. Physical projectile damage again. We can get the next one. That's a yellow science. I kind of try to alternate these sciences between purple and yellow because sometimes the science runs out. Steel plate productivity actually sounds okay. That's pretty good. What's that going to give us? 10%. That's nice. 10% is nice. That means we use less materials to make the steel that we need. So even like in these setups where we have no productivity modules, for example, here with the steel, wherever that is, here it is. We'll just use less iron to make these, even though did we make a full belt? No. I think we have 1, 2, 3. 3 is enough to make a 1/5 of a belt, and in this case it's a red belt. It's just a bit slow at the moment. So, so yay, that's something. It's a something. It's doing good. It's kind of backed up because we're not using all of it, but that will not be the case soon. Do not worry. We're going to go and I think we have a lot of this stuff set up. We're going to wait for the thingy to get set up. I wonder if we should make a tank maker. As much as I am not keen on this, I think we should. Let's see. It probably needs gears. So let's see what we can do. Making tanks. I don't even know what else it needs. It needs probably stuff and things. But what we can do is make this and have it autonomous by putting it in a chest, and we can just make them happen. I think we can do that. If we have one, then we can make more and just copy the equipment grid to the next one. So, tanky, where are you? Did we research it? Oh, for God's sake, I bet we didn't. No. Why? Okay, I was just the dumb. It's fine. Oh, we need rocketry as well. Whoops. All right. Where is this tank? We did get automobilism, and I don't see the tank. All right, let's just look for it. Tank. We do have the tank. Okay, it's mysteriously somewhere. Let's get rocketry. There we go. All right, it's got to be here somewhere. You know, it's in vehicles. It's not in military for some unknown reason. It's in a weird spot. So yeah. All right, you go here, please. And then we get this. Sure. Actually, that could be a regular inserter because I don't think it's going to be fast enough with this. Tanks being made. You make gears, please. And go. What else do you need? Steel, engines. Oh, okay. All right. So we should move this thing somewhere else. So we're going to move this one probably here. And then we're going to move this thing. Sure, that'll work. And then you can move there, please. And there, please. And then we're going to do something really naughty here. Okay, we're going to get a belt to move engines here. So we can share this machine. And this went wrong. This went totally wrong. Oh, I bet that's when we messed up the lines. Okay, that's why. Okay. I was like, why aren't engines being made? All right, so this is going to get engines. We need to also get red circuits. And what else? Steel. Okay, so this ended up being a really good sharing experience with this already established production line here. And then the only thing we need is to copy this thingy-majingy there. And then we'll set it to a limit of like 2 for now. Yeah. And then I guess what we need here, we do need like some personal equipment stuff now. I feel like I should have... Are these made over here yet? Are they in the space mall? No. Huh. Oh, there's a mini mall here making something. So this is a somewhat personal equipment mall. We do need to add stuff to this, though. So I'm gonna... Yeah, this has problems because I need to add, like, Roboport 2, other stuff. This is imperfect. I guess we can make a proper mall later. For now, we'll just add to it. We'll expand it later. How about that? Let's just expand it later. You can be lasers. So personal lasers. This needs 5 laser units. That's fine because we're making them elsewhere. We can have a requester chest for them. Or maybe we just make a laser maker and then have them transferred. Yeah, I think that's better. So we're gonna make this a little bit more compact. Oh my god, there's people like banging stuff outside. I don't know why. So that's wrong. We need to do this instead. I want the chest here, so this thing can grab a handful of 5 lasers if we can. Yeah. So, you are going to be making personal laser equipment. Yes. You need blue chips. Are you thinking about blue chips? No. I don't know why. Should be thinking about blue chips already. Anyway, nope. That works. Right. So let's let this take this stuff. What do we need here? We need green chips and batteries. Okay. And steel. All right, steel. And somewhere we need green chips. All right, I guess that can be from this belt underneath here. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, this is fun. Copy paste there. So no green is getting on this belt at all. Ah, this way. This should not be prioritized right there. This should take half only. Okay. Right. And this might also be a good spot to change things up here and have a second diversion into the main line. So for example, like this one, we could do this. And this will reach the other belt via these splitters that we've already put in. Okay, so where were we? We were making stuff and things. Okay. Want to do half only. Okay. So you need those. Okay, so you're getting those. You're doing things. Let's do 1 stack in here only. And then you... Actually, we can make this a red chest. Can we set minimums yet? No, we can't. Then we need low density structures. That is another new problem. We can steal them from here. That might be okay. I think that's a good idea to steal them. Okay, I want you to... No, for God's sake. Use filters. I want you to whitelist. Oh, my head is not great right now. Yeah, we'll try this overstressing experiment. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. We will see. I'm very good at experiments. Okay, you still dropped that darn thing there, didn't you? Naughty thing. Okay. Let's drop in some engines there. Got some pipes. Wow, we already have 1 rocket silo. Perfect. I'm going to take that. Excellent. So, here we go. We're making personal laser defense. Okay. That's not great. Put it into a box. Here, you can take that one. Alright, cool. Very good. We're getting the laser weapons damage as well. That's a very good thing. And we have a silo in our pocket. Isn't that fantastic? Now, we could build our space center maybe here. It looks like there's just some rocks but no cliffs. So that fills me with hope and joy. I think that would work quite nicely, actually. And if we wanted to get a train in, we could put a station there or around the top here. Yeah, that doesn't really matter either way. I think we can put our rocket center here. Now, I have made a blueprint for a rocket place. You can do it any way you want, however. It doesn't have to be the way I do it. I think it's space age. Okay, so I have a bot silo and I have a belted silo. Usually I use the belted silo for... Oh, and it's not even the whole thing. Shoot. It's just like one piece. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, belt silo. We need to put it above this area here. So we can start by... I want to flip this blueprint. Hello, flip. Can I flip this? F, G, H, no. Alright, what's the flipping thingy? I thought it was F. Wait, that's not it. Controls, flip. The flip horizontal. H. H and V. So. H. Ah, okay. Why did I think it was F? Anyway, so we're going to need 3 things. We need blue chips, rocket fuel, and we need low density structures, which are here. I don't know if we put them on the bus or not. They should be these 3 items, which obviously are not connected yet. Let's leave a little tiny little space. Put our first belted silo there. And then... Yeah, we're good. Very good. Excuse me. Excuse me. Actually, that one probably should do this. Okay, my bad. Okay, cool. And then we're going to get some power. Good. Now, I don't think we have rocket fuel happening yet. I can check, because it is supposed to be built in oil. Here we have the rocket fuel. Huh, but there's no output for it. Did I delete that on purpose? Holy fuzzy cats, that's dumb. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's copy this belt and get it going. Okay, cool. Oh, that's water. You can't even see it with this, like, the robot thingy on. Okay. We also need a one there. Okay. Are we good? We're not good. We should change these to be here. And then we still need them. No, we don't need them here. If they're in the middle, we don't need them there. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so we can delete these power poles. I should just use this one. Oh, my timer seems to have buzzed. I didn't hear it, but it's flashing at me right now, so I'm thinking it probably... Oh, it gave up. It gave up! Timer gave up. It's fine. Okay. Let's take this where it needs to go. And then shift. Okay, good. Okay, so there we go. That's our rocket fuel. That will go into here as well. Do I have these things in a particular... No, they're full boxes, it looks like. So, LDSSs. We can either build... I think we might need to build another array just like this to get this sorted. So what I'm going to do, since we need all of this, let's get rid of these things and then copy the entire array this way and all of these pieces so that we can get everything aligned, happy, whatever. Oh, whoops, that was weird. And then that means we can also get more silos available. So let's get rid of this thing. Create. And I usually like to have like at least 10 silos to start out with, just so we don't have parts building up without materials in them. Oh yes, and they also have productivity modules. That's really important. And give them the best productivity modules you have. I'm going to go and collect some of the quality ones so that we have those available for the rocket silos. They're kind of important. Okay, right now we don't have an output for the silo. Yeah, we do. It's right here. Huh. Okay, well, cool. It will keep on making silos. It looks like the bots are just not delivering. I'm not sure why. Is this out of... Oh, yes, it's out of the... It is out of the building zone. Scary times, man. And then usually what I do is I'll go as far as I can and then loop it around again. So anyway, let's take a look at our new area for LDSSs, because I want to make sure that we have an output for them, which is looking like here, but it's not actually going to be there. So here it's going to be right here. And how do we do this? It's going to be the last, it's going to be this one, I think, right? So if we get there, I don't know why this is here. That's a very strange thing. Okay, that looks good. Okay, and this looks orphaned. Alright, so now we have stuff flowing in. This is quite good. We do need to have a filter here. Here's one for here. I don't know. Not sure why that didn't get copied, but we're going to copy this. Copy the filter. Create. I'm going to turn it around and then flip it vertically. Like this. Very, very important. Right. Do these actually have modules in them? No, they don't have quality 2s. Because I guess we didn't research quality 2s yet. Okay, quality 2 is going to be when we get space science. Actually, the first platform that we can make or need to make is our space science pack. And that one is a stationary platform. It doesn't actually go anywhere. So that can be our first project, I think, in terms of getting space up there. And I'll have an extra couple of days that I can build something special for you. Let's go and see if we have any better productivity modules. I don't want to request them because there's probably going to be variable quantities of each. Just want to go down here and see what we got. Go shopping at the mall, so to speak. Oh, wow, look at this. We got some nicer ones for sure, so I'll keep those. That's a happy thing. Hooray. Okay. This is why I don't use belt immunity, because when you don't have it, you can actually go faster. So, first one, I always like to put the best ones in the first one, because that one gets the materials first usually. Okay, so we'll switch those out. I'm just pressing control left click there to replace them. So that replaced them quite quickly. This one I didn't want it to replace the blue one, so I did that by hand. Anyway, let's find out why we're not getting any rocket fuel yet. There is an issue somewhere here. It looks like, interesting. That was a mistake from before, but it is rectified now, and I'm glad we looked because there are several mistakes here. Looks like that one is just getting LDSSs from there. In here, I think what we can do is we can shunt the lower thing, the one that's feeding the space mall. I think if it's not using them... here, yes. Okay. A priority to the right. But not input. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Output, not input. Otherwise, we can shunt them here. Okay, very cool. And then these will go in... Whoopsies. Like this. Yes. Okay, much better. Life is now much better. Oh my god, I looked at the time of the recording just now, and it's like 75 minutes. And it's like, no. There is something wrong with your brain, KOS. 57 minutes, not 75. It doesn't go up to 75. It'll say 1 hour or something. It doesn't say, like, number of minutes. Okay. Insert a capacity bonus. Hooray. Weapons shooting speed. Discharge defense is kind of useless. Laser shooting speed would be awesome. So, do we have any tanks? I'm curious about this now. Did we make any? No, we did not. Probably because this inserter is unhappy. We have one in the thingy. This one is slow. We are getting some of these things made, which is good. Flamethrowers, we have several, so that's a good thing. Now, the question is, can we supply them? And I think that question is probably going to be no. You need kind of a supply of oil nearby, or a train willing to deliver it. Ooh, pollution is getting there. I'm getting worried a little bit. We need to go down here and kill these bases. But I was really happy with our start, that we had such a big start area. We haven't had to deal with biters at all yet, which is nice. Now, technically, if the pollution hits these biters, they can come and bite our ankles over here. So my plan is I want to explore this down here area and see if there's a better choke point for defense. If not, we can just close it off here and here. Those are nice tight areas that we can just build a minor defense there, and the biters can come nibbling at us if they dare. And then maybe just defend the outposts, or just, you know, build big walls elsewhere. All right, so so what do we need to do here? We are actually making rocket parts, so this is good. Wow, 38%. I want to build a new... Oh, here we go. Add space platform. Here we go. We're going to call this White Science. Space Science, why not? Space Science. Should we give it a designation? Space Science Emma. Sure, why not? Planet Novice Starter Pack. Yeah, create. So what it needs is it needs that starter pack. I don't know if we have one yet. Let's see. Here it is. Now, the question is it going to get delivered? So we're going to do automatic requests. I think what needs to happen is that a bot needs to carry it from over there to over here. This silo should act as its own requester chest, right? I shouldn't need to have a requester chest here. So I'm curious to see if this rocket comes up, and it looks like it's going to in just a couple seconds. Let's see how it goes there. Let's see, what do we got here for this? We have productivity 21% versus if you have just level 1s without quality, 19%. Oh no, it's 16%. Wow, 3 at once. Holy fuzzy cats, that's nice. I kind of miss the old rocket though. I kind of like the orange one. Oh well, that's fine. This one looks like it looks like a skyscraper. It doesn't look like a rocket. I think that's why I don't like. Oh no, they look at this. They delivered it. Holy fuzzy cats. There it goes. There it goes. Woohoo. So, once this goes into space, we're going to see it go shortly. Woohoo. All right. It's going, gone. Clunk. It went to space. So, I think starter pack is on its way. There we go. Space Science Emma. Okay, cool. Launches space. Oh, without building any lasers. That's funny. Okay, within 15 hours. Nice. We did the thing. All right, Space Science Emma. So I have blueprints for these science things, and I'm gonna talk about them as we do stuff. At the moment, my brain is not able to build. Actually, I probably could build this one from scratch, but I don't want to forget stuff. Okay, so let's do. That's the mall. Planet directives. No. We want to do EM Belt Mall. No. Where is it? Ah, Space Science. There we go. So, this is our starter Space Science, and then we have a bigger Space Science. So, the commonality here, and we'll just place this blueprint down. So, click it down. And what we have here, this center bit acts as the kind of storage and receiving center for the entire platform. You cannot have inserters. You can make the storage bigger by adding, what are they called? They're called something. Cargo bays. But you can only have inserters into this thing. You cannot have them into the cargo bays. Now I'm deleting some of these squares that we don't need so that we can basically fill out this platform. We can build some more of it. It's very cool. So what we have here is we've got energy production. We have satellite, solar panels, sorry. And then we have asteroid catchers, which are these guys here. And what it does is it collects the asteroids, and then we process those asteroids into the materials we need for space science. So, so we're going to wait until we get enough stuff. Now let's go ahead and go to these other rockets and click them to automatic requests. Actually, wait, hold on. Hold on. We'll hold on with this just a second. What we can do is that because the platform doesn't need like a million things, we can send these up all in one rocket, right? We only need 18 belts. We don't need 100. So why don't we get those things sent one by one? And that will make it a lot cheaper. It'll cost like a couple rockets, not like a million. So let's send 4 undergroundies and 8. We can like send 10 of the, actually, let's see. 18, I think it was. 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. Then we needed like 1 of those. All right. What else do we need? So this is a way to make these buildings cheaper, because if you do automatic, it can only do 1 stack of something at a time. And I really don't like that about the game. I think it should be smarter. I really think it should be smarter. Okay, 1 blue, 3 deciders, 1 blue inserter. Okay. Deciders. I don't think I have any of those. Can I get some, please? Brain, help. No, they're here, I think, somewhere. Oh, they're somewhere here already. Okay, I have them already. Jesus. They're there already. Okay, what was it? 3? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this is how much weight you have left on the rocket when you're loading it. Okay, so what else we need? 2 yellow and 1 asteroid collector. So let's put in the 2 yellow inserters. 1, 2. And the reason for yellow inserters, by the way, is because of power usage. I always like to be very, very cautious on power usage. So anyway, that's the thing. Okay, so 1 asteroid collector. And let's chuck that in there. And then we can send it on its way. So, deliver cargo. Space Science Emma, go. Otherwise, with every single stack there, that would cost us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rockets. No, this is more than 8 because I think I can take 100 of these at a time. So we're going to have this delivered. I should have filled the rest with those platform bits. That was dumb of me. 1, 2, 3. Let's send those up. So you're ready. So that one will go... Is it already... It's already going. It knows where it's going to go. Space Science Emma. Oh, they only do 50 at a time. Wow, okay. I thought they were 100 at a time. Anyway. Got rockets going. So, here we are. I want you to see how cool it looks when it fills in those, like, the platform bits. I think it's really cool. There we go. It's receiving stuff. That'll be those platform bits. Looks kind of cooler when the blueprint isn't there. Also, by the way, you cannot have, like, gaps in the thing. Also... Oh, shoot. Okay, so I miscalculated. I forgot that it doesn't tell you how much stuff it is unless you already have those platform things underneath it. So that's my bad. So I knew 3 inserters didn't sound right. Anyway, but we can still, you know, make it a little bit better. It was just for this area. So we need another asteroid collector, a couple furnaces, some rock crushers. So let's see, another asteroid collector. Okay. And these are crushers. 1, 2, 3. And what are you? Your cargo bays. We don't need a cargo bay on that particular thingy. All right. And then... We just need inserters and things, I think. Okay. So let's get those items up in there. So. Also, bots don't work on space stations or ships. So, nope. So those go there. And we needed some assemblers. 1, 2, 3. We needed furnaces, I think, too. So there's 3 assemblers. Are these 2s or 3s? I can't even tell. 3s, okay. So take these off. We do have 3s, so that's good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And... now then, 16 fast inserters, 9 long-handed. Okay, so I'll just take half of these. Actually, we can do it this way. 9 long-handed. Oh. Oh, okay, that's good. So that's gonna go. We need 1 more long-handed inserter in here. Alright. It's a little bit fiddly when you first do this, but it gets better. Okay, so 8 solar panels, 1 splitter, 79 belts. Jesus. I completely forgot what I'm supposed to put in there. I think we needed 1 splitter. And belts. It's like 29. Okay, 79 belts. All right. And we needed solar panels. Was it 8 solar panels? I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't know. I'll get them. Let's try 8. All right, let's check that again. Yeah, 8. Okay. 9 undergroundies and 28 platforms. Okay. 9 undergroundies. Oh, that's 8. Okay. 29 platforms. Right. Okay, that's that. And then I needed those 8 solar panels. Okay. Did this go? Oh. I thought they went. All right. Now, platform, space, solar panels. They look spacey. There we go. Deliver space science ammo. Cool. All right. So now you're probably wondering, what do we do with all this stuff? So once it gets up there, it's going to fill out this whole thing, and then we're going to start making science. But we have to have a way to catch the science back here. Where's our science area? Okay, it's over there. Now, I usually like to have a big area. Maybe this area will do for cargo pods. And there's a reason for having a big area, a really good reason. So we need to put down an item. I think we can do this from this mode here. Space. We need the... I think it's a cargo landing pad here. And we need to place this somewhere. So let's place it here. We want some room around it so we can take stuff out with inserters and stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want to add some cargo bays. And then the reason for adding cargo bays is kind of important. And I'll let you... Well, let's let them build a little bit of this here. Okay, so what I want to do here is... Do we have a way to get the belt with... We do. It could be this belt, I think. This one. That one's probably not being used. Okay, go away. All right, here we go. All right, so this thing. All right, very cool. So why are you complaining? I wish I knew what was wrong. Creates... I don't understand why this is not working. I'm gonna try to pick up the bots so I get the item. Okay, cargo landing pad. Oh! Ah! It wasn't the cargo bay. I got the wrong item. Okay. That's a problem. Those need to go elsewhere. I picked the wrong item here. Try it again. Nope. This mode. Press E. Okay. I wondered why it looked identical. Well, I was like, it doesn't look quite right. Yeah, these are better. These are smaller. This is the one I want. So this expands the amount of space. So here we have just basically one grid. And whoa, look at this. Until we get a scroll bar. Okay, so that's how that works. So what we want here is we want to put in a thingy here for use filters. We're going to go with white science. And actually what we should do is this. Oops, excuse me. Or we could do this differently. I think it differently is better. Okay. Okay, and then this one is going to be pink science, because we'll go to Fulgora first. Okay, so this is going to catch all of the stuff that comes from space, whether through ships or through our science platform. So here is our science platform. Now we do need to get... Oh, why did it not tell me about these modules? Huh, that's weird. Okay, so we need 2 furnaces. Let's get rid of these, and I want to get 2 furnaces. I don't think I have any... I do have furnaces on my wish list. Okay, cool. 2 furnaces. And I'm going to send up regular efficiency modules. I think it's using 2s, but we can't afford them right now. I don't think we have 2s. So I'm looking for the furnace. Is it called smelter? It's called electric. Electric miner. Electric smelter. Why? Why, oh, why? Electric furnace. It is not requested. Yeah, no, yeah, it's right here. It's right there. So if I have it right here... it says 50 of 50. No, not 50 of 50. Oh, it's because it's not in a box. I bet that's what it is. I bet the mall is struggling with this right now. Let's find where it's made. There's an easier way to find this, but I'm hoping I can see it. Really? Is it not here? All right, let's look for it. It's not made here. How is this in the game? No. All right, fine. We can make it. It's not that difficult to make. It's red circuits for sure. How is this not in the main mall? I don't really get it. That's so dumb. Jeez. I don't get this. I usually have all of these things in the main mall. This is so confusing to me. All right. All right, so we have this. We just need steel. I guess it should go at the end instead. So we can get red circuits and steel. Okay. Try it again. And now the episode's going on way too long. Oh my god, 1 hour and 18 minutes. Whoops. I'm really good at not doing what I'm supposed to do, aren't I? It's fine, don't worry. It'll be fine. Okay. Let's do just 1. Well, actually 2 stacks is good for this. And then we really need to get bricks. So bricks are coming here on this line. I could turn them. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then we have furnaces. That would be nice. That would be really nice, actually. And that's a fairly easy way to add furnaces. I probably should do that. All right, cool. Very cool. Maybe we upgrade this guy. It would be nice to have fast, long inserters, wouldn't it? That would be so great. Some of the mods add them, but in vanilla, they haven't been added yet. That would be kind of cool. Though I guess it does kind of impact your design and stuff like that. You can do different things. Okay, so I really want to get this thing loaded. to perfection. Come on, give me those electric furnaces. Bots, bring them here. It's in the zone. It's in the mood to be gotten. They're bringing them to me. Look at this bot. Bot bravely on its way to bring them here. There we go. Also, I'm curious about where you live. Have you had a hot summer, or has it been normal or cold or what? I am curious about this because it's been quite hot for a few weeks in Sweden. We had some nice, like, cool temperatures in the beginning of summer. And keep in mind, I like it cold, like as cold as possible. Did that bot ever leave here? Must have. I've forgotten. But yeah, tell me about where you live because I'm curious. Okay, so 6. We only need 2. Did we start? We started loading one of these, I think. No? Okay. Alright, so let's go. Let's give it 2 furnaces. Now, it won't take off on its own unless it's totally full. Or you send it. Oh, I should have said on its own. Yep. Anyway, so it looks like we do need some more stuff here. 3 more deciders. 2 yellow... oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 yellow. 3 more deciders. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One red. 6 blue and 12 of those. Okay. 1 red. 6 blue, not 4. And 12 of these. Let's just send what we got, and we can change them. Because we don't have the level 2s yet. Alright, let's send it. Go, go, Emma! In the beginning of the game, you really do care about not wasting rockets because your supplies of blue chips and other materials is quite low. It really is very low. So, it does look like this is... There's something wrong here. Oh, of course, we can't go underground without... Alright, we have to have this there. That's fine. Wow, are we really short one piece of... Oh my god, that's just annoying. Alright, fine. Deliver. I forgot that you can't have an undergroundy if there's no space platform there. Matrix. Space platform matrixy stuff and things. Now, I would like to change the modules here. And then use the same. Okay. Because that's what we got. There you see the asteroid collector catching the asteroids. Okay. How? Well, we don't need these, right? This was when nuclear was in the game. I need to probably delete that from the thing. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now you can see the whole working of the thing. Basically, the asteroid collectors, they collect stuff. They have these asteroid grabber arms, and I suggest you don't use your quality ones for your space science because it's going to get enough stuff anyway. And what it does is I have decider combinators here that monitor the belt. So they're connected to the belt with a read belt contents. And it's on hold. So it checks the entire belt and sees everything that's on the belt. So right now there are 22 iron asteroids, 7 carbon ones, and no ice ones. And that's kind of what you see swirling around the belt here. So these things control the amount of stuff we want in the asteroid collector. Because this thing has a storage, but we don't want the storage to fill up with junk that we don't need, basically. So this tells the thing what to catch, basically. So this one looks at the belt and says, if it's less than 12, then you output one oxide chunk to the network, right? So right now we have a network outputting carbon, which means we also want carbon. Oh, did you see that? Grabbing carbon. And we also have ice, right? So we want this thing, and you can see the chunk filter. Okay, this is only the asteroids we're going to collect is carbon and ice as per the network, because we're sending that here. So we have the set filters clicked on there. So anyway, those swirl around on this belt. This asteroid collector also has exactly the same setup. And what we do is we need to filter them into these machines. So these machines will turn the ice asteroid into ice chunks or cubes. They look like little ice cubes. So we can see that outputting on the belt here. The iron turns it into iron ore. The carbon turns it into carbon chunks. And the science needs basically these three ingredients. Now the iron has to be smelted. So we have the two smelters working here. They collect the iron and then the output onto the same belt, the iron plates. So we have just a 3-belt system where we're feeding the science here. And the other thing that happens is sometimes this will return an entire asteroid chunk. So that's what these undergroundies are for. So if it's not ice, so ice goes on this belt, and if it's not ice, i.e. if it's an asteroid chunk, it goes in the belt, and that goes back on the swirly belt, and it goes back into the count for how many of these guys can do. Later, so this one has a filter of calcite. Later, that will go onto the chunk when we change the recipe. That's like an advanced recipe that we'll unlock later as we get to other planets. Now, what's happening is you see science is being made. Hooray! Look at this, white science. Now, alas, we cannot follow the path because it's going to have to go via rocket. Look at this. We already have 205 white science made. This is your total storage, and this is why you might want to add cargo bays onto your ship. On this ship, it's totally unnecessary. So let's see how to get that stuff down. What we want to do is go down here. Of course, you can do it from map mode too. But we already set our filters for these belts, which is nice. So we're just going to say we're going to request. This is basically a logic request, set request. So we're going to get space science, 200, sure. We don't really need more than 200 in the building. It's fine. So what's going to happen is on Space Station Emma, it's going to be sending. It already sent one thing already. Oh, we missed it, I think. We missed it on both ends, I think. Or maybe... No, there it comes. There it comes. Okay, so I think the devs have done this game slightly backwards, I feel, like with the rockets. So there are times when you're going to get Promethium. And Promethium is 1 chunk per rocket, okay? So the amount of rockets you can send from your space station does not depend on the amount of cargo bays here. It depends on the amount of cargo bays here, which doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like they should land on the ground and then the bots can pick them up or something and deliver them. But that's not the way the game works. The game works by, okay, if you have 5 cargo bays, then you can send 5 rockets from the space station. Again, I think it's backwards, but, you know, that's just my opinion. And anyway, so this is requesting science, and it's outputting as fast as it can go. So now we got white science coming on the belt, and it's going into the labs here, which is really exciting. So now we can research space science technologies, like, for example, requester chests. Yay, logistics system. Let's put that one up there. Yay. I love this click drag thing. That's kind of awesome. And then quality modules are also kind of important as well. So this is a big yay, actually. We can actually put that behind that. That's fine. So we can actually start researching the logistics system. Let's go down there and watch the science packs arrive. Here they come. Woohoo! We do have all the other science packs, except maybe... I don't really see a lot of yellow. Is that yellow here? Yeah, it is yellow. Okay. Kind of confused me there. Oh, there we go. White science is happening. Let's go. So we can look at Space Station Emma here. If we look for pack, that gives us all the science packs, which is kind of nice. So there it is. Consumption is here. Why is it not giving us a production value? Global statistics, there we go. So there it is, 415 per something, or 0.7 per minute, I guess. So, but initially that's going to be plenty to research the things that you want, because you're still going to be researching a lot of the other stuff, and eventually you're going to have a lot of like buildup of science packs in your science, or your, I don't know, rocket catcher thing. We can actually put this up to 1,000. So it will request 1,000 down. And so this is the starter. You can build it bigger. Maybe we build it bigger. Let's get our blueprint out and I'll show you what that looks like. Because we're not going to build the next ship for a tiny bit. We need to we need to get dealt with the biters first, because I don't want to build a ship and it's going to be fabulous and then it's going to be like, oh, let's go. No, we have to deal with biters. So anyway, so what I might do though is we could set up the ship as soon as I build it. I'm going to build a new ship, just, you know, off screen and or off camera, and then we build it as we're killing biters and stuff, because it does take a while. Anyway, where were we? Space science, there we are. So here is, so this is Gleba. Gleba has turrets because reasons, but here we can just expand this, and it's all based around the hub. So you can see I'm moving my cursor. It does not sit anywhere except the hub. So there we go. So this will expand this to a few more platforms, a few more asteroid catchers as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these rockets to just go automatically, and they can fill it in, because we're kind of secure now. We don't really need to, you know, dilly-dally on this. Okay, boom, there we go. Ah, and science has arrived. Check that out. Nice. Look at this. So it usually only will, I think it only arrives if it's a full, or maybe it doesn't arrive if it's a full rocket. I don't know. I think it has to be a full stack. Was that a full stack? Oh, let's see what happens when it comes. I'm curious about this. Because I know that to send to this rocket, it has to be a full stack, unless you program it. Here it comes. 38. No, so it doesn't have to be a full stack from the ship. That's fine. And I guess that makes sense with ordering other stuff that you will later, like bits of material or spacesuits or stuff like that. Okay, cool. Very cool. Well, we have made a lot of progress. This is kind of awesome. Dude, I tried to take a screenshot. Why? Huh, that's weird. That is super weird. I wanted to take a screenshot of that, and my screenshot thingy isn't working. Maybe it's not on. My computer booted up in a weird way today. Oh, there it goes. I think I can. Yeah, there we go. Now it will take it. Dang it. Ah, well. Anyway, let's see. This one will go in a second, so it's just filling up with stuff we need. I'll take a cool screenshot. I forgot how to get the UI off. I know there's a command for it, but I'm just like, I don't know. Let's go, rocket. Let's go. Screenshot. Boom. So this is kind of awesome. We got our spaceship set up to make science. It's getting expanded. We already have basic production, and it is functional right now. Anyway, that is going to be all we have for today. Again, if you want to support me, check out the links in the description below. I hope you have enjoyed this episode and will continue to enjoy my Factorio series. We will see if the extra brain breaking will work or not. I have no idea, but I'll let you know. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.